Yeah. Thanks. Yeah, thanks, Gordon. That's very kind. And you're not gonna spoil the review by making any noise? Really quiet. Lovely. And stay out of that loft. Oh yeah. Hello. Gordon's promised he's gonna stay quiet if I read out the intro that he's written, so here goes. Welcome to the Puzzles World Tour Home 3 review. Good start, good start. On the Juanita Grill Zone. Check out the Gordon Windows YouTube channel and Facebook group. Now he's hijacked my intro. Well, at least he's going to be quiet. Brilliant. Here we are again, and welcome. And after that intro, I'm sticking to my own script. Oh, and just a little one, what's this guy? This guy is going to be introduced for anybody in the Puzzles World Tour draw that needs a little bit of luck. At the moment, this hat is the Semina Schiller hat. And if Semina Schiller is drawn out in the next draw, the Home 5 draw, I will put that hat on and do something, but that is the hat to bring her luck. So from this video, you have until the date at the bottom of the screen to enter the Puzzles World Tour Home 5 draw and make your YouTube comment stating the puzzles you want to be entered for and get your name into the lovely red bucket. As ever, we will go through the puzzles in the order they were delivered. So any fans of puzzle number 1, the Beautiful North, that was delivered to Greece, they may as well come back tomorrow. The first puzzle to arrive was puzzle number 4, Professor Peacepicker's Puzzle Shop, to Maureen Thomas in San Marcos, California, USA. Maureen got straight on with opening the contents. She's now well versed in this process as it is her 3rd Puzzles World Tour puzzle, as she's already had puzzle numbers 3 and 5. During her sorting, she noted the smaller size of the pieces, as this 1500 piece puzzle is actually the same size as a regular 1000 piece puzzle. Maureen got straight on with the puzzle and in her Facebook post stated how she thought the Professor Peacepicker's Puzzle Shop was the perfect puzzle for her, and that initially she was a little concerned when she saw the smaller piece size, but quickly got used to it, and I can vouch for that. I did exactly the same. She had never done a bluebird puzzle before, but found it a great quality puzzle, and indeed it is, with pieces just thick enough to snap into place. The puzzle took her 3 days to do, and here's her completion video. Maureen with the finished puzzle, the signed pieces becoming 3, and for good measure, Maureen took the puzzle to a local hospital for an X-ray, I believe. As Maureen lives on the Pacific coast of America, she and her husband Scott took the puzzle to a local beach called Pacific Beach. On this photo you can see the lovely Red Bucket's American cousin, who unfortunately seems to have hit on hard times and now lives in a bin, or as he would say, trash can. Tragic. Then it was down to Liberty Station, which was originally the naval trading base in San Diego. It now houses shops and restaurants and has a large park area close to the airport. Was that Gordon and his drill? Anyway, next was the customary trip to their pool. Regular watchers of these reviews will know that this is now the 3rd Puzzle World Tour puzzle to visit Maureen's pool, as this is now a thing. If you watched the Home 4 draw, you will have seen that Maureen was unsuccessful for actually the very first time, proving she is actually human. But I'm sure she will be back stronger, as a certain podcast in the UK may say. The next puzzle to arrive was puzzle number 3, My Big Head, to give her her full name, Jennifer Ashleigh Azarola Freres, which is actually now her official name. Congratulations. She now also takes the title for the longest name ever talked about on this channel, taking the title from Cara Lee Curtis Page, as she was then. Oh, where was it? Right, yes. Puzzle number 3, My Big Head, was delivered to Jennifer in Hampton, Virginia, USA. Jennifer was soon experiencing the power of this puzzle. Within 2 minutes, and even through the postal box, its powerful effect is all too clear. Before she went for a lie down, she made him comfortable. He thought she was an excellent host. And I'm not surprised. Once her giddy spell had passed, she opened up the box, started the sorting process, and in doing so found the previous signed pieces. Believe it. Weeks of banging and now this. Gordon? Gordon? Hey! Yes, you! What are you doing up there? Anyway, whatever it is, can you please stop it with the drill? Really nice drill? It may be really nice, but it's also really loud. And you said if I read out your intro, you'd be quiet. Oops. I forgot. Anyway, finished drilling now. Oh yeah. Marvellous. Anyway, you want to be quiet for this next bit because it's Jennifer's time lapse. And I promised her I'll play her favourite music on the channel. Outtaspace by Outtabounds. Oh yeah, that's my favourite. Really good. Jennifer's really good. Oh yeah, really likes Drill Zone. Yeah, really good. You've got me saying it now. Anyway, have a listen. And please, no drill. That man. So where was I? You heard all that? So next is My Big Head, Jennifer's Time-Lapse to Outtaspace by Outtabounds. And partially way through, look out for some funny pics. Yeah, good work, Jennifer.
There's no cars, and night the stars put on a show for me. This is my kind of ecstasy. This is my kind of ecstasy. Yeah, we'll light your rocket, send them high, and let's go tripping through the sky. You light your rocket, see them soar. We'll take you higher than you've been before. I'll take you higher than you've been before. Well, you can do it, you can win. You gotta take life on the chin and fight your demons deep within, but don't sell your soul to him.
I hope Gordon enjoyed that, and that was Jennifer's Time-Lapse for the home 3 of My Big Head to Outtaspace by Outtabounds. Completing the puzzle also relieved some stress for Jennifer, following an eventful friend's visit. But she duly signed her piece, celebrated the event, and announced an upcoming camping trip. It wasn't until this point that Jennifer noticed the secret written message I put into all 5 puzzles before sending them off. Each message is different, and the contents of which are not for posting on social media and are just for each of the Puzzle World Tour puzzlers. Jennifer continued preparing for the camping trip, and when MBH tried to sit in her seat, she threatened to strap him outside with the bikes. But before long, they were off to Newport News campground, just 15 minutes from her home, situated on one of the little peninsulas in the Chesapeake Bay, right next to historic Yorktown. MBH was excited, had a beer and a chocolate-filled marshmallow. Got involved in cooking the meal, makes them fresh, and sorting the tent. He also went with Jennifer to Sandy Bottom Nature Reserve, looked forward to the biking, and got on well with Jennifer's partner. You may remember from the Home 2 review where we met Shy Ian, Sue Mellor's husband. Well, here we meet Shy Alex, Jennifer's fiance. Also from the Home 2 review, you may remember I suggested that anyone that has MBH should try and imitate his expression. And last time we had Maureen Thomas posting her attempt. And this time we have Jennifer's attempt. Are you ready? Wait for it. Go, Jennifer. Quality. Excellent. Anyway, and when they got back, they had an evening watching TV. Although, I think their choice of viewing may be a little suspect. Anyway, MBH seemed to enjoy it. During one lunchtime at work, Jennifer took MBH for a quick trip to the park, where she attracted strange looks from others. I wonder why. And then nipped down to the James River, to the site where the Monitor and Merrimore ships battled. At this point, we attempted a first. Another puzzler,
Elissa Gray, United States of America.
or when she's had too much coffee,
Elissa Gray, Hampton, Virginia, USA.
also lives close to Jennifer. So I thought we'd ask her, would she like to have MBH for a while? And she did. So we had our first face-to-face Puzzle World Tour puzzle handover at Outtabounds. The day went very well. Drinks were had by all, and by the looks of Jennifer in this one, some of them were stronger than others. So off went MBH with Elissa, who soon got him settled in. Unfortunately, things didn't go to plan or very well for Elissa, as family health issues overtook her life at this point. As a result, she made a good start on MBH, but due to this and also work commitments, didn't manage to complete him. Often, other things in life are just more important than puzzling, and everybody gets that, but from us all, we all wish you and your family the very best. The third puzzle to be delivered was puzzle number 5, the 2,000-piece puzzle by Educa called European Landmarks, and this was delivered to Juanita Collum in Yazoo City, Mississippi, USA. Juanita's tale is less about trips, etc., and more about sticking to the task at hand and achieving. After the unpacking, with lovely additions, thank you Colleen, she found the piece I made and posted saying the world tour is like having pen pals. Great stuff. This puzzle was a real challenge for Juanita, but she stuck at it and ground it out and kept posting pictures of her progress. So much so, I've been able to do a time lapse, which also includes, for the first time, her breaking it down again. So here we have puzzle number 5, European Landmarks by Juanita Collum. Oh, and look out for some sneaky specs and a scarily accurate forecasting of the future.
can't believe it. But, hey. Oh, I got 3 pieces. So, 1. 2. And number 2000. There it is. It's beautiful. Okay, who's next?
Well done, Juanita, for sticking to it and completing the puzzle, as well as accurately predicting that MBH would be your next Puzzle World Tour task. Have you got a camera in here? Did you watch the Home 4 draw? Bit sneaky, but if Gordon's to be believed, maybe you have seen, though this is the Juanita Grill Zone. Here's a great photo of Juanita with the finished puzzle and her channel in the background. And from that, here is what her grandson Michael produced. Brilliant. So her challenge during the Home 4 steps up, because as accurately predicted, MBH is next. Puzzle number 2, the world map by Clementoni, was next to be delivered to Cara Lee Page in Northport, Michigan, USA, from Sue Mellor in England, which was accurately stated by Cara Lee to be its 3rd trip across the Atlantic. This trip took just 8 days, and despite a last-minute panic, was gratefully received by Cara Lee, and because of its speedy arrival, had to wait its turn on her puzzle platform. Once again, the unpacking process reveals some nice touches made by Sue Mellor. Another heart puzzle piece badge, as we say, or pin in the US, and the signed pieces in a small bag. Girls. Cara Lee also posted her 2-day progress, and next had a trip to the lakeside of Lake Michigan at Northport, where the number of boats in the marina were increasing compared to when puzzles numbers 3 MBH and 1 the beautiful North were here. But this part of the world still looks stunning. The birds are red-winged blackbirds, and here is the master of the selfie, Cara Lee, whose dedication to her art resulted in her chopping her feet off just to get the shot right. Very Kathy Bates. Her progress galloped along at a pace. The puzzle is not as hard as it looks, and the lines of latitude are actually a real help, as Cara Lee also noted in a post. And in typical fashion, here is Cara Lee's top quality and extremely detailed completion video.
The world map, Puzzle 2 in Jigsaw Chill Zones, Puzzles World Tour. I live in North America, in Michigan, which is printed over 2 pieces on the puzzle, so these are the final 2. There's a funny looking Michigan right there. This map became even more interesting when I learned the importance of the 4 men portrayed in the corners. The importance of this image. Julius Caesar. And after Googling the full title of the map, discovered it's not just a puzzle image, but an image of a real map, an important map. Thank you, Mark, for this experience.
Cara Lee, the pleasure is mine. And thank you for taking part and enlightening us with your inquisitive mind. Okay, so what did Cara Lee find out about this map? By typing in the map title, you can find the web page that describes the colourful artwork and its Baroque style, which was favoured during the golden age of Dutch cartography. Okay, time for some chucklesome pronunciations. Here goes. The map commenced in 1595 and was concluded 35 years later in 1630 by Henricus Hondius. The 4 vignettes shown above and below the 2 sides of the globe symbolise the 4 elements of fire, air, water and land. And in the 4 corners there are portraits of Julius Caesar, who ordered a survey of the Roman Empire, Claudius Ptolemy, the 2nd century geographer, and the atlas's first 2 publishers, Gerardus Mercator and Jodocus Hondius, who was Henricus Hondius's father. No problems there. In the lower centre inset, there is a theme that was repeated many times during this time period, and that is a depiction of the 4 continents with the personalised Asia, America and Africa paying tribute to Europe. Thanks again to Cara Lee for helping us open up our eyes and minds a little wider. You can tell she was a teacher. Cara Lee went on to sign her piece and commence in her now commonplace photo shoot for the magazines. What? Gordon? I didn't even ask what that was. Oh yeah, it's finished. Oh yeah, I've done it. Oh yeah, really good. What have you done? Nothing. Well, it didn't sound like nothing. Is that all the noise done? Oh yeah. Promise? Oh yeah, really good. Okay. Where were we? Oh yes. Cara Lee's photo shoot. Unfortunately, this one was cut short. During the second photo, there was a slight problem of puzzle slippage. Maybe it was a surprise that racket in my loft was loud enough anyway. Undeterred, she ventured on another trip to Old Mission Peninsula and their beautiful cherry orchards, as well as vineyards and wineries. I'm a bit worried though about that choice of green hoodie. Somebody else who I can think of wears one of those. I bet you're a member of his Facebook group. Anyway, whilst there, she also visited the Mission Point Lighthouse. That puzzle is being spoilt. A wonderful place and wonderful photos. For her last trip, Cara Lee wanted to show off the Sleepy Bear Dunes National Lakeshore, where one of the dunes, in days of old, did look like a sleeping bear with the vegetation that was on it. Look up www.sleepingbeardunes.com to find out more, but what a beautiful part of the world. Thank you, Cara Lee, but she isn't finished just yet. Because here she is posting puzzle number 1, The Beautiful North by Falcon Deluxe, to Eleni Zeni in Greece, no less. She used UPS in Traverse City to deliver the puzzle, who said it was their first ever package destined for Greece. After about 18 months, it was very warmly greeted by Eleni Zeni in Greece's wonderful sunshine. Eleni set to work immediately, revealing the distinctive green wrapping paper and removing the 17 layers of bubble wrap. Incidentally, Eleni and her partner Pantelis are starting up a new puzzle brand called Illuzzle, and excitingly, proofs of their first puzzle can be seen on the other table next to Eleni. You never know, maybe one day we will do a review. Eleni commented on the quality of the puzzle and the way the pieces fit perfectly together. Quite right, Eleni. In no time, she had the puzzle finished, signed her piece and added it to the others, and further showed the quality of the puzzle by hanging it for a completion photo. Okay, are you ready for the next trip? This is puzzle number 1, The Beautiful North in Athens, Greece, with Eleni Zeni. Here are a couple of older photos taken by Eleni of the Parthenon, by far the most famous building in Greece. And here is what it has been waiting for all these years. To have its picture taken with the Jigsaw Chill Zone Puzzle World Tour, puzzle number 1, The Beautiful North by Falcon Deluxe. Right lads, you can knock it down now. No, stop. Only kidding boys. Next, she visited the Museum of Paul and Alexander. Here are the streets of Plaka, the suburb where Eleni lives. And lastly, here is an ancient Roman market. Excellent. Thank you very much, Eleni, for participating in the Puzzles World Tour and giving us an excellent flavour of Greece. But onward, ever onward, and here is the Rogues Gallery.
Maureen Thomas, San Diego, California, USA.
Jennifer Azarola, United States of America. Elissa Gray, United States of America.
Juanita Collum, United States.
Carolee Page, USA.
Eleni Xeni, Greece.
And as you may have seen before, these guys will join the previous intrepid puzzlers and have their photos adorn the Jigsaw Chill Zone puzzle shop. That's everything for this review, but why don't you enter the Home 5 draw by making a YouTube comment stating which puzzles you want. The Home 5 draw entry is being extended for 3 further days from the release of this video, so make that comment and get entered. And here we are at the end of another review with over 180 photos and videos, so well recorded everyone. Please like and subscribe, yada yada yada. I'm going for a nice quiet rest.